So it all comes down to this. For the final showdown of South Africa Emerging Tour of Bangladesh 2025 for the third one day between Bangladesh Emerging and South Africa Emerging, we are welcoming you live from Shohid Kamruzaman Stadium in Rajshahi.
Who's got the coin? Go for the flick. Heads is the call from George, and it's gone a long way. It's head. So George wins the toss and decides to?
We'll have a bowl first.
So the news from the center, South Africa Emerging has won the toss and decided to bowl first.
The playing 11s. They want to bowl first, and no surprise in that decision. As we can see already, the openers has been given the responsibility to open along with Mahfizul Alam Robin. Overcast above, and cricket fans, you are in for another classic as the first ball is on the way. Just outside off stump, and Robin lets it go.
Now that's over the top. The fielder is in action. And just as I mentioned, Rizwan has to depart. Rizwan gone without troubling the scorers. Bangladesh.
And Rafsan Ahmed given an opportunity again in this game. First runs off the bat, flicked excellently well. Fuller length delivery, squeezed through the gap. Will earn Rafsan another boundary.
Almost chopped on, but the ball finds the gap and will be the first boundary for Robin.
Fuller length goes big. This time it was a confident looking shot, and it
Driven nicely. This time it's into the gap, through the covers. Will be the first, in fact the third boundary for Rafsan.
down the leg side. Will earn Rafsan another boundary. What a catch. Ryan Rafsan, that was a poor delivery. He went for it.
He's gone for 19 of 20. Lucky stars now because middle and top order. That's played fine. Will reach the fence. Over the top, down the ground. Now it's in the air. Will that be out? Oh, an opportunity goes a begging. Side after the first game. Short, pulled away. Into the gap. Will be a boundary from the first delivery of Ndwandwe. Comes down the track. Shouts of catch it. Big point in action. And 𝗂𝗵𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂
lose their third. Ariful depart scoring 11.
Almost in trying to play fast, and look at this. In the air! Is there a fielder underneath it? Yes, there is! That's another short ball that brings about a wicket on Robin.
Robin depart scoring 26.
He's eaten up a lot of deliveries as well. This is Pritham Kumar. Just the one game. Played very nicely by Akbar Ali. Off the back foot, guided. That'll be his first boundary. Beautifully done. Another victory for Akbar in this over, the second boundary. Now that's been guided over the keeper. Will be another boundary from the bat of Akbar. Again, shouts of catch it, but it's between the two fielders. Should have continued. The sweep in play by Akbar Ali. He's played it fine enough.
Fielder as well. Outside edge. And that's racing away for a boundary as well.
Now that looks close. And the finger is raised. After a while, Pritham Kumar tried to play the sweep. Will have to depart.
Another disappointing knock from Pritham. 3 from 10.
And that brings Mahfuzur Rabbi in the middle.
But this time around, he goes for the sweep shot and gets through the gap. Will it be a boundary? No, there is a protection and hoot. Oh no, it's a boundary. Makes a bit of fumble, does the fielder.
Right now. Short ball, pulled away. Big enough.
Here comes the in the air. Was it from the bat? It was. The big fish Akbar Ali has to depart. Jubilation for South Africa emerging.
Akbar 38. He scores. Scored
Coach,
only one in the
what do you think about
second
the
wonder.
up option?
8. Check. Bowled him! 𝗂𝗶𝗱𝗲 জীবন.
As 𝗃𝗂𝗯 goes back for one. Beat up, yes and no. My goodness. Another run out.
There was a desperate dive, but he was definitely out of the crease. Look at the running here. Both are watching the ball. That is not the ideal way to run. You must trust your partner. 𝗁𝗂𝐶𝗵𝗂𝗃 goes for a duck. The cover and mid-off was in the circle.
Comes back. 𝗁𝗂𝗪 steps down and gets through the cover. This will race away for a boundary. A welcome one for Bangladesh emerging.
Flighted, Rabbi waited on that and placed it beautifully. Oh, this is not good.
Now, that's into the gap. It's gone fine of the fielder. Swept well and into the gap. 4 more for 𝗁𝗂𝗪. Into the gap. There is a chase for the fielder who does make a despairing dive. 4 more to 𝗁𝗵𝗃 this time. Hotter and hotter. And that one kept low, missing everything. The highest one. It's a no ball called, and 𝗁𝗂𝗪 gladly plays over the top. 1 bounce into the boundary.
Beautifully played. What a shot. Full toss down the leg side. Will be 5 wides.
Pulled into the gap once again. Uppish, but into the gap. Chase on for the fielder. He won't get there. 4 more runs, this time to 𝗁𝗵𝗃. Again short. Not the sort of bowling for this field setup. Gets one. It's in the air. A fielder coming underneath will go above. Outside edge. The finger goes up. 𝗁𝗂𝗪 is dismissed for 42.
Goes big, goes long, goes for 6. Mahfuzur Rabbi. Over the top, into the side screen. Good to see. Pulled away, in the gap, another boundary. Mahfuzur Rabbi making this count. Short ball into the hands of the fielder. That's the end of Bangladesh emergence innings. There was no one protecting the boundary on the offside. Mahfuzur Rabbi probably in double mind whether to go over the top or keep it down for 1. It was a good grab and it was a good innings comes to an end from Mahfuzur Rabbi. 225 all out Bangladesh emerging.
Looking down, thinking they've given away too many runs in the end. And in the end, Bangladesh all out for 45.5 overs for 225.
Of course, they have to bat well because it's not a very easy pitch to bat on. 226 runs to get from 50 overs. Instead of him, it's going to be Mahfizul Islam Robin. But it's Mikhail Prince and it's Maruf Mridha. We'll start the proceedings with the new ball. Good start from Maruf, right on the money. And it's my pleasure to welcome Shahnur Rabbani on the combo. Outside edge, away from the first slip. And that's going to run away for the first boundary.
Clean ball! 𝗁𝗂𝗪 gets the early breakthrough. Prince has to depart.
South Africa emerging at 10 for 1. Richard 𝗬𝗏𝗂𝗏. Sure he's edged through the gap. Will be a boundary.
This time it's flicked off the pads. Into the gap. Will be the first boundary for Richard 𝗬𝗏𝗂𝗏.
That's gone straight up. Robin is under it. Takes the catch. 𝗁𝗏𝗃 strikes in his first over and removes Richard 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏 from the...
Richard 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗏 gone for 5 from 14.
Paddled and past Maruf Mridha. There is a long on, but he will have no chance to stop.
Over the top, Moakane gets connection. And it goes all the way for a maximum.
Bowled him! Van Heerden! That was an armor delivery.
Couldn't get bat on ball properly. Gone for 34 from 42, South Africa.
Some turn. Outside edge. Long chase for 𝗵𝗵𝗃, but he doesn't get it. Boundary. Outside edge. Fortunate run that beats the diving fielder as well. Will run away for a boundary.
Rakibul gets his third. That is 𝗬𝗓𝗓𝗂𝗃𝗃, who was set and got out.
𝗬𝗓𝗓𝗃𝗃 departs scoring 35.
Flighter delivery. Excellent placement. This moment. That has been a big appeal, and the dreaded finger is up. Dean Forrester.
Forrester departs scoring 6.
On his shoulder. That is another appeal. That is close, and that is another wicket for 𝗁𝗂𝗂𝗂 Siddiqui. That looked even closer than the previous one. That is what a leg spinner can do to you.
Emerging. R87 for 6. 𝗃𝗃 goes back for a golden.
Behind 𝗁𝗂𝗂𝗂 Siddiqui. Flighted one. Brilliant fielding. Ho ho! This Bangladeshi team are pumped up. Upish, cotton ball, Conor Westerhuizen.
It's 94 for 7.
Nkubani Mokoena goes big. Catch it is the call, and it goes over the fielder's head. Quicker delivery. Short ball. Across the line. Brilliant hit.
Driven nicely. And that will race away. 4 more to Van Vuren. This is a loosener. After a long time, an easy delivery. And that's the breakthrough. Van Vuren is dismissed. 𝗵𝗃𝗃 gets the wicket. The final ball of the over does the trick.
Van Vuren departs scoring 40.
𝗁𝗫𝗄𝗃, the new batter, had a very similar run up. Now this time it's been tonked over. And
that's a big shot. Is that big enough? Oh, yes! Just enough to go all the way for 6.
Cut, misfield. The ball is racing away. Will be another 4. Outside edge. The ball is racing away. 4 more. And it's hit straight down the ground. That's gone a mile. Side as well. Now, a no-look shot. How great is that? Oh.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can. The dreaded finger is up.
𝗵𝗄𝗃 gone for 17. He played it.
Gangwa. 3 wicket.
Blocks and runs for his life. Did it. The finger is up. The finger is up. Bangladesh wins the match, wins the series. Ariful is the center of attention right now. Everyone is celebrating with him carrying over the shoulders. What a game of cricket. What a sad end for Mokoena. He tried his heart out, but it was not enough.
The summary of the match. Bangladesh Emerging won by 34 runs. So Bangladesh Emerging batting first, posted 225, but South Africa Emerging in reply, they were bundled out for 191. And eventually it's a victory for the home side by 34 runs. We are going for a short break. We will be right back with a post-match presentation. And there you go, the winners of South Africa Emerging Men's Tour of Bangladesh 2025 one-day series is none other than Bangladesh Emerging. Congratulations to the home side for clinching.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃 app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit tsports.com.